What's going on, bro? So yeah, this road trip is it's a pretty long drive. It's about 12 hours. It's like 11 and a half, 12 hours. So what I did was I went and talked to my boss at my other job, told him what I wanted to do. He said it was fine. So I'll go out here, do my roofing thing, and then probably head back. Probably work there when I get back. What's up, everybody? I'm like chewing on my tongue. I just got done eating breakfast. Yeah, so typically with like roofing stuff, the you're gonna have a concentration. It's like a concentration or an area that got hit, and then you got to go in there, kind of do a lot of inspections, things like that, and then figure out, who you're gonna work for. It's a lot of contracting. But most of the time, it's worth the trip, unless you're, I don't know, I've kind of played out of my league a few times, but most of the time, it's worth it. How's it going, guys? Good morning. You know what, bro? I have not been able to get out fishing at all. And this situation is going to make it a lot worse. I think there just comes a point in your life where you're going to have to accept that you're not going to be able to do the things you want to do on your free time. Especially in this situation, I'm going to be away from home for a while. I didn't really bring anything with me that I should say, like, to have fun or anything like that. This is pretty much strictly business. I'm headed across the Midwest. So these guys cover basically from Michigan back to Wyoming. Last night I drove all the way across Iowa. I'm partially through Nebraska now. So I'm headed towards Wyoming. Chrome! Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I mean, another thing though is over the years, you can say I've been somewhat spoiled. I'll go to certain spots and I'll find a decent lake or I'll find a pond or something. But bank fishing is just not for me anymore. bank fishing or like small time fishing, I mean, I have to be able to run a boat. Like, if I get restricted to one area, I'm just like, this is the most boring thing I've ever done. But I've also known people that have like farm ponds. Farm ponds are, fun to fish just because they're usually loaded. So yeah, it's kind of a work trip type thing. Well, that's cool, man. At least you get breaks. I've been trying to drive this thing straight through. Um, Definitely bass boats. I've had 3 bass boats now, but when I started out, I started kind of small. I tell this story quite often, but I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and it's not like I didn't have the money, but I kind of finagled this older guy out of a John boat, and then I fixed the John boat up to the way I wanted it or the way I liked it, and started fishing out of that. But back then, I didn't know anything about bass fishing. I was pretty much bottom fishing, just all catfish, and I did pretty well catfishing. But when I started learning about bass fishing, pretty much just went all in on that. Good morning, everyone. Wake up. Everybody, it's time to wake up. No, I'm bass fishing. That's all.